Robin's in the zone, working till it's right. Fresh lines, clean design, cash flow in sight.
Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin, and in this video we're gonna talk about serverless platforms and deployment. So here we go. In recent years, the sales pitch of serverless architecture has captivated businesses of all sizes. The promise of automatic scaling, no infrastructure management, and a pay-as-you-go model seems like a dream come true. However, many have found themselves facing unexpected and absurd cloud bills. Take Kara, for example, a fully bootstrapped social app primarily supported by volunteer engineers. Kara's user base surged from 40K to 650K in a week due to the artist's dissatisfaction with Meta's new AI policies. Last week, their bill for using Vercel was staggering $96,000 per week. That's like $5 million annually. And Kara is not alone. With my personal experience with the e-commerce business, I've seen competitors engage in malicious activities. For instance, on Reddit, someone reported a 104K bill after falling victim to a DDoS attack. Imagine receiving 10,000 concurrent connections to your serverless app, whether it's real or malicious traffic. The enormous bill is something I would never want to face. Serverless computing, provided by major cloud providers such as AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure, offers numerous advantages. For instance, Vercel runs on top of AWS infrastructure. With serverless computing, your applications automatically scale based on demand, allowing developers to focus solely on writing code. Additionally, the pay-as-you-go model ensures you only pay for the compute time you use, making it particularly enticing for startups and small businesses. However, the reality can often be more complex and costly than anticipated. More significant drawback of serverless architecture is the unpredictability of the cost. Spikes in usage, inefficient code, or unexpected increases in data transfer can lead to soaring bills. Cold starts, which occurs when a function that hasn't been used recently needs to be initiated, can introduce latency and impact performance, potentially increasing costs. The pricing model of serverless services are often complex, involving multiple factors such as the number of requests, execution time, memory allocation, and data transfers. This complexity makes it challenging to estimate the cost accurately. Additionally, relying heavily on specific cloud providers' serverless offering can result in vendor locked-in, making it difficult and costly to migrate to another provider or a traditional server-based model. If you've been following my content, you know that I always advocate for simplicity. Given these potential pitfalls, many businesses are reconsidering the tried and true approach of using VPS, or virtual private server, as a cost-effective and predictable alternative. VPS hosting typically involves fixed monthly cost, making budgeting much easier. You pay a set fee for specific amount of resources, allowing for predictable expenses without the surprise spikes seen in serverless billing. With a VPS, you can have full control over the server environment, enabling customization of software and configurations to meet your specific need. This means you can optimize performance and cost by tailoring the server to your application. Additionally, the VPS can provide consistent performance as you're not necessarily always sharing the resources with other users, leading to better reliability and responsiveness of your application. For the $96,000 Vercel bill I mentioned earlier, you could instead get over 1,000 servers with 48 cores and almost 200 gigabytes of RAM each. And often, a single 48-core server could run most of the applications you'll ever build. All right, let's talk about deployment. I use Laravel Forge for this purpose. It costs $19 per month, and I currently manage 11 servers with it. Laravel Forge simplifies the process of deploying, managing, and scaling web applications. It provides user-friendly interface for server management, allowing you to easily set up and deploy your applications on various VPS providers like DigitalOcean, Linode, Vultr, and AWS. While the deployment experience isn't quite on par with Vercel's yet, Taylor Otwell, the creator of Laravel, has mentioned that the team is working on bridging this gap. By using Laravel Forge in conjunction with VPS, you can get the best of both worlds. The cost effectiveness and predictability of VPS, along with ease of deployment and management provided by Laravel Forge. This combination allows you to focus on building your applications without worrying about the complexities of server management. Personally, I use Laravel Forge because I code with PHP and want to support the Laravel team. However, you don't have to use Forge specifically. There is an open source alternative to Vercel, Netlify, and Heroku called Coolify. It allows you to deploy both PHP and non-PHP applications, and it's also built with Laravel. Coolify is gaining a lot of traction, although I haven't tried it out yet. I still believe the cloud has its place for early stage companies where the spend is minimal or the risk of not being around in 24 months is high. However, be cautious with those generous cloud credits. They're designed to lock you in. If you rely too heavily on managed serverless services or serverless offerings, it will be challenging to escape once the bills start to soar. There are some scenarios, such as companies with high variance in their loads, where renting cloud services does make sense. But most established companies that can amortize capital investments over a few years should reconsider the cloud craze. The benefits have been vastly overstated. Cloud can be complicated as managing your own infrastructure and often much more expensive. So, if money matters, do your own calculations. Determine if your service truly benefits from constant capacity scaling. Instead of starting with the cloud, seriously consider learning to build your own infrastructure from the beginning. Don't get drawn into the cloud just because of the hype. All right? And that's it for today's video. If you made it till the end, like the video. And if you like my content, subscribe for more. All right? See you on the next video. Bye.